Nice. It's lost actually. Okay. So we will see what we discussed in the previous class, and then we move forward. Okay. Yeah. And I'm just a bit scared if this voice fixed. Now let's go here. Let's open it. Uh, yeah. Everything. Last one's my focus. We had two classes till now. In these two classes, whatever we discussed, okay, I wrote it in mysql-1.txt. This file will be there in the GitHub. For the persons whoever not have the GitHub link, at the end of class, again I will share you my GitHub link. In that it will be there until your demo classes are over. Is it clear, ma? Don't worry. Today my voice actually will go slow only. I can't speak faster also. So it's like auto mode now. And I uh, I gave it instructions and complete notes. In case if you wanted some notes or something like any topic, ma, complete MySQL PDF will be there. That PDF contains everything in the MySQL. We did not discuss anything in MySQL till now, but everything will be there inside that. Okay. Now, first we will see what we understand till now. Then we will slowly forward. Okay. Is it clear, ma, till now? Now, let me start it here. I hope screen is visible online. Yeah. Okay. Open it up. Now, it's okay if you are a Python person or anything. If you don't know Python, also still it is valid, ma. Now, our course is regarding MySQL and MongoDB. It might take around 10 days, and for MongoDB, it might take some 8 to 9 days, and that's more than enough. And then we have something called demo classes, which we will have for 2 to 3 days, sir. So the actual course will take around 3 weeks. Okay, ma? And then let's start it here. There are no requirements. If you are a fresher, just don't know anything HTML, don't know anything variables, don't know any programming languages, any kind of platforms, you are allowed, sir. If you are from engineering or degree or MBA or even intermediate, you are allowed. Actually, is there anyone intermediate, Sharma? My last batch, like previous time when we discussed MongoDB here, MongoDB MySQL, there is three intermediate students also. But it works actually. You will understand it easily. It's not a big deal. Now, first one, why we need why we need DBMS. Now, DBMS database management systems are very crucial so that you can take the data. The data can be structured and can be maintained and can be analyzed well. You can take whatever the data you have, that data can you can store it one point in a structured way. Okay. And you can maintain that data easily because it is in tables or something. Any database management system, whether it's in tables or objects or whatever. And then you can able to analyze them. How do you analyze? Like for example, if I am analyzing you, I will ask you some questions. What's your name? What you like? What you don't like? What you will do when you are angry? When I ask you some questions, I analyze you. Similarly, when I have a data, imagine I have a data of all the human population. When I will say it like how many males are there, females are there, or childrens are there, how many born recently, how many die recently, then how many males born, how many females born, how many males die, how many females die. This is what government will do. Then they will understand, oh, mortality rate is high or natality rate is high. and they will think about the measures. Anything, whether a government or a business or anyone do, based on analyzing the data, sir. When you don't have a data, you cannot progress. Imagine you are starting one company, you are starting one small, work. You should know first the data. What is the previous record? If you are starting a small restaurant also, in that particular place, how many people will be there? How many people will come to this kind of food? How much I can accommodate? Everything needs to be a complete data. And that data can be done using database management system. Olden days, we used to use files, but we are not using it anymore. Everything is digital now. So data is structured format, sir, and that structured information you store it in databases, sir. To manage the databases, you take something called database management system. Clear, ma? Now take it here. There are two types of database management systems. One is it like RDBMS, and another one is like non-relational data RDBMS. It's like, yeah, non-relational DBMS, which is RDBM. Now, if you are going with this relational database management systems contains the data in tables, sir. It stores the data in something like tables, uh, serial number, student name, student ID, something, so that it's easy for to retrieve. But what is the problem? When tables are more, it will store more data, so that memory will be very, you have to store it very, so much. You have to get it so much costly it will be. But when it compared to the relations are easy. Imagine you have so many tables, you can maintain a nice relations. The best examples are MySQLs, Oracles, SQL Server, SQL.
This meeting
Can
is being recorded.
actually store the data something so big in seconds, in some MBs, like in just kind of 200 300 MBs, you can store easily some 1 lakh to 2 lakh records. Okay, even it costs less when you go for kind of Redis kind of things. Okay, now let's go here. But we are discussing about MongoDB, sorry, MySQL. We selected MySQL and MongoDB in our course. MySQL we have started. Let's see what we have discussed till now in the MySQL, sir. MySQL is a database management system used to create, read, update, and delete the databases. Inside the databases, you put tables, you give views, you give procedures, you do functions. Everything we will do, ma. Don't worry. Now, but what is SQL then? What is the difference between MySQL and SQL? SQL is just a language. MySQL goes with SQL only. Oracle goes with SQL only. MS SQL goes with SQL only. PostgreSQL also goes with SQL only. All are goes with SQL only. But each one have different, different way of understanding. Their way of understanding, their way of syntax is different. But all are speaking the same language. I gave you a classic example of how we speak the same. If you go for Hindi, sir, if you go for north side, the Hindi will be different kind of one. If you go to old city, their Hindi will be completely different. So basically, both are Hindi only, but the slang will be different. Kind of the words they use, kind of the slang they use are completely different. Similarly, even though both are going with SQL only, structured query language only, one goes within a different way of understanding words, and one in another one different words will be there. That's it. Now, I hope everyone downloaded and installed the MySQL, ma. While installing it, you may face one or two difficulties. If it is offline, please bring your systems. At the end of the classes, I will take care of if it is not installed. Some people brought it and I did for them. Remaining people also, if it is getting any errors, or you also try on your own end. If it is not working from your end, I will do it. Sir, what procedure I have to follow? I will show you one more time. Hmm. Is it clear, ma, till now? Voice is unbearable, na? Same thing. Even whenever I am sharing my voice, I'm like, what is this? Too bad. What to do? Mm. Now, okay. So now I hope you can see the screen, ma, online also. First, go to the download MySqL from the Google. Every screenshot is in this PDF. You can follow this PDF, ma. In this, after going it, listen. If you are not having only MySqL, download the MySQL server. But I am asking it download my MySQL installer for Windows. I asked you to download this. If you download it, it will download everything. Okay, it will only download in the Workbench. It will only download the shell client and all. Now go here, go to download. Select the second one. Download the second one, which is second one. Then go down. No thanks, just download. After downloading it, double click, install. Then here, click on full. Click on full. And after selecting full, sir, go down. Just next. If any upgradation comes, usually upgradations will come in case if you are already having something and it is not compatible or some kind of upgrade. When click yes, sir, then next execute. You don't need to check anything, ma. Listen, versions are not important. For example, I am having MySQL 8 version. Some persons are having 8.4. Some person is having 9. I don't care about versions. If it is working in your system, fine. Any version, the code is same. Okay. Now, only one point I want you to focus, which is the password point. If you forgot the password, ma, you have to go to that .ini file and you have to change so many settings. Instead of doing that all the shit, I am saying it, just remember your password. Okay. Now go down. Next. You don't need to change anything. All you need to do is click next only. It will automatically install your system. And once they are installed, it will open your client and it will open your workbench also, sir. Any doubts, ma? Any doubts here, sir? Very good. Now, let me open up here. Let me open up here workbench. Now, see, this is how the workbench will look, ma. I already share the PDF in the GitHub, sir. I will share you my GitHub link one more time at the end of the class, and in that I will give you the classes which happened in these 2 days also. Okay. Monday or Tuesday, mostly I will change the GitHub link. I will just change it so that new GitHub link will be provided. Go down. Now, click on it, open it. Now, just enter the value, my password. Listen, ma, I will give you one suggestion. You can click on this save so that every time it will not ask. Okay. If you ask this, that would be better. Why I am not clicking this save means because later, if it is not coming for me, people will think that something is wrong. So that's why I'm just keeping it. But you try to bypass it. Now see, left side, whatever I will have is the databases, ma. Can you see here? Can you see here, sir, left side? These are my databases. Here, what is the database I have? Products. And you will have something called tables also. Okay. Inside the tables, I have a table for employees also. Now, what is the advantage? Oh, I think voice is coming good now. What is the advantage to use products? What is the advantage to use this MySql workbench? Workbench is a graphical user interface tool. That means you do if I want to delete a database or create a database, you will write one command na. I think yesterday we all write one command to create a database. Create database name. You don't need to do it also. If you go here, if you just click on this, then it will open. And if I write it here, database name, movies, and if I go down, if I go down, automatically, where is this? If I go down, apply, see, automatically it will only create it. Don't get confused with the schema and the database, sir. Basically, schemas are databases. Okay. They just call it as schemas in the workbench here. Now, when you go to MongoDB, you will see the differences with the schema and databases, but here both are same. Can you see it, Sharma, now? Now, can you see it here? Databases. How many databases are there now? Three are there. So you will have movies, products, and sys. Earlier, only two are there. But sir, did I write any code? No, I did not write any code. I just click on the button and I do it. I can delete the database also like that. How much easy it is to delete. Go here, go to the movies, right click, delete the drop the schema, and then drop it now. It is deleted, sir. If you want to delete something, you can delete it. If you add something, you can add it. You can do anything directly by button. But we are not going to do that, sir. We are going to do the code only. Is it clear, ma, everyone? But we are using this so that you will not have any trouble. Next. now, now, how do I get this white screen? See, understand basic settings. Some people will get something like this also. I am closing this. And here, if you see it here, you can see this first file. This first one is a file, new SQL file. Second one is a new SQL folder. You can open any folder, and this one is database. This one is for a table. This one is for some view, with procedures, functions, and this one is for some kind of table data. How do you search? Okay, these things we will do it line by line, ma. Okay, normally we will do all of these things, but we will do with commands. Okay. Now let's start a file, SQL file. Okay. Now this is a SQL file. Also, can you see down something called outputs are coming? You can see, sir, this outputs. If your output is correct, ma, if your output is correct, it will show you green color. If your output is wrong, it will give you red, no, red color cross mark. That means something command which you type came wrong. Any doubts in it? No, ma. Okay, very good, sir. Now let's start here. Let's start one by one by one. First, create. In this, you write anything, sir. Create. Everyone, whoever are there yesterday, create a database movies. Whoever are there yesterday, create a database movies. Whoever are not there yesterday, see me, I will create the database movies. Is it clear, ma? But people, whoever are there yesterday, not doing are not good. Do it now. Everyone open your books, ma. Oh, so you think it's a magic show. I will do magic and you will just see. Open the books, Ray, so that you can write something. Stand up, boys, whoever not have books. Everyone have a. That is strange. I don't believe it. Now anyway, create database movies. Yesterday you created, I deleted. Don't worry. Now, after writing the command, you will see two power buttons. See, this flash guy is there now. Two flashes are there. Second flash is saying it like, can you see? One is there, flash I. It's one. This what it will do. If you do this, only one command will run. Which line command cursor is there, that line only it will run. But I wanted to run whole thing. I will use this first one. First one will run whole page. In this SQL page, I can write 10 commands now. All 10 commands it will run if you click the first one. Second one will run only the line which cursor is there. So I am selecting the first one. After I selected the first one, sir, now I can see here in output also. I can see in output create database movies came correct, successful. Okay. Now, if anyone get it doubts also, you can let me know when you try it also. My database showing stop, how to start it. One more time, I'm telling you, some people will show server as stop. See, my server status is running now. If you are getting server stop means server which is connected in your MongoDB is not good. Something it's not correct. If you want to do it, go to DB server, check it. Okay. Just restart your system once and check it the MySQL server first. If it is not working, this is for the people whose system it's not working. Remaining people no need to focus only. There is one thing called in Windows services. I don't know about Mac much, but in Windows there is one thing called services. If you go for services, inside the services, your MySQL should run. Everything. See, these all are the things which are running in backend. Now, if it is running here, where is this MySQL is running? LMNOPQR. Now, can you see here? MySQL 84 is running. Something MySQL 84 is running now because it is status is running. For you, if it is not running, if it run. Or if it is running but not working, just stop it and then run it one more time. Okay. Now, if you double click on it, you will understand it like which port it is running and all also. That port, wherever it is running, keep your workbench also in the same port when it will work. Okay. Any doubts, ma? Is it clear with that one? Yeah. Next one, sir. If anyone not working it, this particular one, sir, okay, try it the running one and stop it and run. Sometimes it will ask you to restart also, but 100% it will work now. Okay, clear database. And what you understand yesterday, sir, this dash everyone dash space is called commenting. What it is called? Commenting. In any language, there is one feature called commenting. Commenting doesn't mean any other feature. If you comment something, your code will not run. If you comment something, it will not run, sir. Sticker to all panels. Output is not displaying anything. Output, it will show down, sir. If you refresh my movies came. Now, sir, why you commented something? Imagine I am writing next line again. Again, it will run this create database now. So I don't want it. That's why either you can delete that line or you can comment it. Okay. Comment lines will not read by your program, whatever it is running. Okay. Server will not read your comments. Same thing in your programming language also, you will write comments. You can write whatever you like. It is for your benefit. I'm writing showing database commands. What is the use of comments for readability purpose? That means after some time, if you see your code, you should understand what you did. Okay, for that you will do it. Whatever code is not working, you can comment it out. Okay, next one, sir. Next one, sir. Now, what if I wanna use this? Use movies. Use movies. Now, if I run it, see, movies got opened automatically for the persons last ones whoever can't see can see it now. Can you see here? You if you see this movies, if I open it, use movies will open these things, ma. Okay, it will have tables, views, stored procedures, and functions. Normally, databases will have four things. Online also, I hope you can see the screen. It will have four things by default: tables, views, stored procedures, and functions. We will discuss what is what in detail. Don't worry. Okay. Now, in future, I will show you. Don't worry, one by one. Next, sir. Use movies. Online, whoever is asking for that, I am actually using magnifier app, but screen sharing apps will not take the magnifier. I am using the magnifier app. Okay. Now go here. Next one. Let's comment it out. What if I wanna delete any databases? Drop. Drop will completely delete it. Drop. Drop. Database. Movies. Now if I do it, run. There is no movies only now. There is only movies only now. Now everything is deleted, sir. Any doubts, ma now? Sir, semicolon is not mandatory if you are writing each and every line, but it's better to put it. Okay. Yeah. Now, because you are writing here na in the script, semicolon is not mandatory. But if you are writing it in the command line client, until you put semicolon, it will not stop. It's like end statement to it. Okay. Now, now next one, sir. Let's start it. Now, next one, let's discuss it ma tables, everyone. Sub languages .txt, and I'm gonna show you the basic procedure. Now, everyone, please see this, sir. What is your course content for the MongoDB one? Sorry, for MySql one. Streaker, your database will be created. Just refresh it once. Now, everyone, see this. What we will discuss in the next 10 days. Okay. Now, what is it mean by database and what is its usage? Introduction to relational databases. Difference between relational databases and non-relational databases. different types of DBMS available in the market. Now we are discussing different. We didn't discuss any versions. We have downloaded the latest version. No need. Now, why we are using SQL, and then we are starting the SQL commands, sir. First thing today, after this, I'm gonna show you one more one thing. Now next, what is MySQL? How to do DDL, DML, DCL, TCL, and what are the things like variables? How do you declare variables? How do you give how do you give the constraints? How do you create the tables and all? The next constraints like different data types of different types, and then we will discuss the constraints: primary key, foreign key, unique key, null and all. And then we'll discuss the how to create tables and all. See, we will do how to create a table, how to create insert the values, how to modify them, and then functions, aggregate functions, mathematical functions, string functions, datetime functions, and then advanced ones like advanced ones, order by, group by, top, distinct, and all. Then joins, we will discuss outer join, left join, right join, full join, and all. And then subqueries, and then some kind of other temporary tables or views. How do you do views and all? Then we will discuss something called stored procedures. Then we will discuss indexes and functions. These things will complete your basic HTML, basic SQL, sir, MySQL. Okay, it will do this basic MySQL, sir. Now with this one, 100% everything you do it in your Python will be covered. Okay, in your Python interview wise or anything, 100% it will cover. But if you are becoming data administrator or something, you need to go with somewhat more practice and more depth. You can become, after learning this MySQL 10 days, you can become somewhat some application using MySQL and Python, or you can do some kind of data analyst also. You can become, both the things will be done. And I will do one project regarding MySQL data analysis. Okay, using data analysis, we will do one project. Ma, is this clear, sir? Our plan? I'm sorry. Is it clear, everyone? Now let's start, sir. And I'm gonna share this particular one PDF in the GitHub now. Oh my God. Now next, for data and scientist, someone is asking what about data science? Data science is too depth, sir. If you want it, you need to know mathematics, statistics. Okay, that is different case. I don't want you to go with that much big one. If you are good with data science and all, I mean like mathematics, kind of probability, statistics, standard deviation, something will be there. Those things you have to go. Now, now next, sub languages. Okay. Now let's start, sir. SQL language, SQL language, SQL language will have SQL language will have some sub languages, some sub languages sub languages like DDL, DDL, data definition language. Then next, DML, data manipulation language. DML, data manipulation language. Now, inside this DML only, there is another part called DQL, which is data query language. Third one, DCL, data control language. Next, fourth one, TCL, which is transmission or transaction kind of one. Transaction spelling is wrong. Control language. Control language. Now, what each one will discuss now. First one. First one. Data definition language. These commands are used to create, delete, to create, delete, not delete actually. I can say drop, alter the databases, alter the databases, databases, tables, views, etc. Main commands are create, alter, drop, truncate, rename. Main commands in the DDL are create, alter. I hope last one can able to see na. Last ones can see, right? No means go to Vasan eye care. You will get spets. Now, do you want me to zoom more, ma? Okay. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Now, next one, data manipulation languages. Okay, or data query languages also. First, in data manipulation languages, you will have these commands are to manipulate, used to uh, interact. क्या हुआ? You are writing? Sir, is it completed, sir, this one? Please let me know once it is completed. Then only I will go more forward. Okay. I don't want to rush. You complete quickly and tell me so that we will go. I don't want to leave anyone. Tomorrow, no, no. Guys, tomorrow class is there, ma. Because some online are thinking it, no. Why? Weekend. So you all think it like we are already software, so we can enjoy weekend, na? I am working on weekends. Seriously, first Saturday. Huh. Seriously, don't worry. I will take care of mine. Okay. Think this is my voice. Fix in your mind. Huh. Okay. Government said it will rain. Very good. Then it will never rain. Now, these commands are used to interact and manipulate the data. These commands are used to interact and manipulate the data. These commands are used to interact and manipulate the data, sir. The biggest examples are insert, update, delete. Okay. Now, if I go for DQL, DQL commands are used to DQL commands are used DQL commands are used to extract data using queries. Example, select. The best example for any DQL commands are select box. Okay, selecting a specific element or aggregate functions. You have sort function and all. Okay, or joinings, joins. If you understand till joins, ma, 90% of your MySQL will be over because you can able to create anything if you go for till joins. Now, next one, DCL, DCL, data control language. These commands are used to give access or control towards the data. These things are used to give access or control towards the data, sir. Right? Now, example are branch, revoke. Now, we won't use this ma most of the times. I will just show you, but we don't use them. Why? Because imagine you are having, you and so many people are working in one particular MySQL, and then main administrator will be there, na? That main administrator will give you access to create something or to edit something or to update something. He should give you permissions, ma. Read permission, create permission, or delete permission. If he give the permission, how you will do? Grant. If he wants to take out that per your permission, then he will use revoke. These are used to give you permission whether you can do or not. But in your system, only you are the only user when you are doing it in workbench. So you won't use them. Okay. Now I'm telling it before only. Now, next, these commands are used. These commands are used to to control transactions. Transaction is like everything you made it work in your query. Whenever you write query, you clicked on yes. Something create happen, something delete happen, something update happen. That is one transaction. Now, what if I want to undo? What if I want to save something? What if I wanted to, whatever I did, I changed the database. No, I wanted my previous database. Okay, these kind of things you will use the commands like save, commit, rollback, and these things are considered under the TCL. These commands considers the TCL. Any doubts, sir? అర్థం కాల మెర్జ్ విచ్ మెర్జ్ మా MERGE. There is no merge here. We will do join. Merge. Are you saying merge for to joining two tables? No. Merging of two. If you have one table, another table, you have two tables and you wanna join them, you will use join. Okay. No merge. But joins are there. The topic we will discuss. Don't worry. Now, someone is asking it like, what is the difference between SQL and programming language? Again, I'm telling you, sir, programming languages are having some kind of decisions and all. It needs to be somewhat bigger. Okay. And your programming languages speaks to your system. SQL languages will speak to server. Programming languages will convert to the machine code and will be used by compilers and all. But SQL code will be understood by the server and will go to the database. Okay. Now, now, next one, sir. Okay. Sir, in this, what we are going to discuss next? First, we need to discuss DDL, sir. Yesterday, I gave you one task to create a school management system. So, based on that school management system, we are gonna create tables. I'm gonna create tables. I'm gonna insert some values. Mostly, we will discuss first DDL and DML only. Most of our course. Okay. Now, let's start, sir. Before we create a table, sir. Before we create a tables, let's understand whatever the information I'm typing, that information will be available in my GitHub, which I gave it already and will be shared at the end of the class. Okay. Is it clear, Ma, till now? Any doubts are there? No. At any point, if you think anything fast, let me know. We will discuss it again. No worries. If we go slow, also it will take only 10 days only. Okay. Now, now let's start it, ma. Tables. Tables. Tables are used to store the data in rows and columns. Tables are used to store the data in rows and columns. Tables are used to store the data in rows and columns. And rows are also called records, and columns are also called fields. Sometimes columns are considered and written as fields. Rows sometimes will be called as record. Okay. Each and every column, each and every column contains data of single data type. Single data type. Now, listen, sir. If I am creating a column student name, it must be a string. No one should give number. If I am creating a student age, it must be a number. It should not be name. If I am creating any one column, sir, you should tell the data type of that column. In case if you did not give the data type of that column, then it will be an error, because in front end and back end you can take any data types. Fine with it. Database must store data by whatever the types in a correct way. So every column must have a specific data type in MySql, sir. Any SQL, sir. First, we will discuss data types, sir. And then we will discuss, tables. Again, we will come back to constraints. Okay, ma? Slowly we will do. Don't worry. Now, first, all of you know data types, ma? In your programming language also will come data types. Data types defines type of the data, like int, short, long, byte, char, string, boolean. Okay, and you will have something, whatever the data types are. Here also you have so many data types, but we discuss most famous one, which are five. Most of our course we use only five, ma. Now, most of the used data types in your programming language, we will these things are enough. Types are, when we go for advanced one, at that time I will show you some more also, but basic ones, these things we will go with it. First, int. Int is used for integers. Int is used for integers. Integers means non-floating values or non-decimal values, whatever the exact values. Okay. We can also use tiny int or big int. You can also use tiny int or big int. Basically, when it is a short one, we will use tiny int. If it is a long one, we will use something big int. But most of the time, we don't consider that. We will write int only. Most of our data types. Then next, in programming language, you will have another data type called strings. Here also you will have something called, oh, no, I forgot, numbers. What about decimals? Now, float values. In your programming language, it's float. Here you have decimal. Understand, sir? Only these kind of things are different. If you go for Oracle, float is there. In Oracle, floats are there. But in MySql, there is no float. In MySql, you will have something called decimal. Now, in the decimal, sir, it will take it here. Two values it will take. Let's take it p comma q. I will tell you p is number of digits or maximum number of digits. Number of digits before decimal. and Q is maximum number of digits after a decimal. Example, if I write it here, decimal, usually we will write capitals, it's not a big deal. Now, if I write it here, 5 comma 2. Sir, before the decimal, 5 digits are the maximum one, sir. After the decimal, 2 digits will be there, sir. Okay. Now it's like 131.2 is okay, which will be considered as actually 131.20 or 131.25 is also valid. But what if I write it here 135.963, which is not valid because after decimal 3 digits are there, but after decimals only 2 digits are allowed. Are you getting my point, sir? Decimal will take two values, ma. First one is before decimal how many. Second one is after decimal how many. It doesn't mean you have to give that many. If you give less than that, also it will take. But if you give more than that, it will not take. Any doubts here? Usually, when you are giving prices, total kind of thing, you will use this, ma. Any doubts here? No. No. Next. Sir, above 5, like something. 5 means number of digits. Sir, always 5 means number of digits. 2 also number of digits only. 5 is number of digits before the point, before the decimal. 2 is the number of digits after the decimal. Okay. Now, next one, sir. Shoaib, it is right, Shoaib. Now, online, whoever asking it. Next one, sir. Car. People will always confuse with the car and where car. Car and where car. Char and varchar both are used to store strings, but char contains fixed length, and varchar means variable char. It's like it will vary. It is not fixed one. Varchar contains variable length with maximum limit. What is that mean? I will tell you now. Oh, sorry. Note it down, sir. I will tell you now, everyone. Focus here. If I write it here, char 1. How many characters I should give now? One. Only one. If I give here char 2, I should give only 2, sir. Now, good answers are C. If I give DP, this is perfect. Or if I give here PK, that is perfect. But if I give it something VKD, this is wrong. This is wrong. Why? Because it is containing 3 values. Okay. It is containing 3 characters. Now only 2 characters it will take. It will take only 2 characters, ma, if you are giving it any values. Now if you give one value also, it will not take. It will not take if you give one value also. If you give it A, wrong. B, wrong. A, right. B, right. AB, right. Because you gave 2 here. That is a fixed length. A string which is of fixed length. Now, can anyone guess which column we can use it for? Where we can use this fixed length character? Roll number is not a string, na? Member. Gender. If you use gender, sir, gender is like 100% it will be either M or F. So only one character is enough. Are you getting my point? Now imagine I am using name. Can I use this? Why? Because it's not a rule like everyone name will be 3 characters or 4 characters. There is no rule like that. So for that we will use something called varchar. Varchar. Someone is saying it like status pass or fail. That is perfect, sir. But if you are using name, name is different. Varchar, if I say 20, that means any number of characters up to 20. You have 2 digits, 2 characters name or 3 characters name or 4 characters name or 10 characters name. I don't mind. Maximum limit is 20. Okay. Neha, for yes or no, char will not be used. Only Y or N it will be used. Yeah. Any doubts? I hope it clarifies it. Now, for some people, if you are learning something SQL somewhere else, you may heard something called varchar 2. Varchar 2 is used in Oracle, varchar is used in MySql. That's the only difference. Both are used for same purpose. Varchar 2 is also used for varchar same purpose. Varchar 2 is used in Oracle. So varchar is used in the MySQL. Now next one, sir. Someone is asking what is the maximum limit of char. There is no maximum limit. You give how many characters you want. It's a number of characters. Okay. Now, now next one. Int decimal char varchar. What is the most important one? Date and time. You can give date. If you ask date, any data type, it returns it returns date. It returns date in in DD YYYY format. For the persons Ashok, whoever asks space is also considered ma. Sandhya Car 3 NIT, it's right ma. Date is used per date data type, which is take the data date in the DDMMYYYY format. Okay. Now you can also use time. Time. It stores time with the date in DDMMYYY hours, minutes, seconds format. Now, Ganji Sahiti, yes or no is a var type ma. Now someone is asking char 2 can accept one character. No, it will not accept one. Srinivas Reddy. Online, please ask your doubts. No worries. Most of the time in our applications, we will not use any other things except these things. Okay. Now let's use it slowly. We will do. Now, now let's start. Till now, any doubts, sir? Till now, any doubts, ma? No, sir. Now let's start, sir, here. Now let's create a database. Create database. There are something called constraints. When you give it something, you will give constraints also, which we will discuss slowly later. Don't worry. First, we will create the tables. We will create some data. We will use that. Okay. Create database. Cool. Database name is school. Someone is asking instead of int can be used number. No, use int only in your MySql. Number is separate. Now, sir, wherever your program is over, there put the semicolon, which will make it like end. Semicolon is the end. Okay. Now, use school. I am saying it like create a database school and use the school. Inside the school, I am creating one table. Create. Why it is not working? Oh, it is expecting every line semicolon. Then only it is working it. Uh, if it is command line client, it will work it like each and every line. It will not work. You can take it whole line. Here, every line it's expecting a semicolon. Create table. Every line, please give semicolon, sir. Then next. Now create table. Table name. Table name students. Is it any rule you have to put students only? No, you can put any name you like it. I am giving the name students. Okay. Now, someone asking it like, sir, if we take it a varchar 10, we have to take 10 alphabets like varchar 10 alphabet. No, you can take it like any number of characters. It works. Now, until 10. Someone is asking, I don't have any doubt, but could you please use Notepad plus plus for teaching like other teachers? It will be more convenient to watch and understand. Seriously, Notepad plus plus people use. I'm sorry, I don't have Notepad plus plus only. I use Notepad or maximum I use Visual Studio Code. Yeah. Now, everyone see this. Create table, table name. You put any table name you like it, and then write it here. Student ID. This is a column name. Everyone, column name space data type name. Column name space data type name. Column name space data type name. Like that, you will go on. Student ID is column name, and then and then what is the data type you want? Integer it is. Okay. Always give your data types in capital so that you will understand it easily. If you give it small, will it not work? It works, but don't do that. Okay, just it's like some kind of easy to understand your code. Simple. Okay. Now, next one, sir. For online, someone is asking what is difference between varchar and varchar 2. There is no varchar 2 in MySql. Oracle varchar 2. Here varchar. That's it. Okay. Now, student name. What is the data type of student name, ma? Varchar, very good. Varchar, I am giving it 100. Does that mean 100 characters will be there? No, very good. You can put any number of characters you like it. Okay. Student name or student class. Okay. Student ID, student name, student class. Okay. Gender, char 1. Okay. Char 1. Okay. Now, हो गया. Please see this, sir. Everyone see this? Whatever the code I'm doing every day, this code also will be provided in the GitHub, ma. Don't worry. Okay. Now, someone is asking it, why are we using use? What is that? To use a database, you should write use. Listen, you have already two databases now. See, I have products database, I have sys database. If I create a school database and I am asking it like create a table students, which database you have to create the students? You have to create it in the school database. So that first you should write use school and in that you should create it. Okay. So that it will go to the school database and then create the table student inside the school. Okay. That is the use of that, sir. Comma here and I'm keeping semicolon at the end of the line. If anyone have any doubts, you can let me know, ma. Create a table. I hope no doubts. Is it clear? Sir, is it clear, sir? Very good, sir. Now, go here. Now, you can see down action output will be there for me. And now, uppercase is not mandatory, sir. Okay, it's just my wish. I am writing it. Okay. Now, the top two flash buttons are there. You can see it here. If you see two flash buttons are there, top. If you write this one, ma, see which line my cursor is there. Fifth line, na? If I run the second flash, which is showing one statement, it will run only the fifth line. But if I click it this one, it will run the whole your SQL file. Okay, in that line, so many lines of code is there. So that's why I'm preferring doing that. Okay, it's up to you. Both are used for the similar ones. Okay, now I am doing it. This one. Now let me go here. Click. Huh? What is selected? No need. You can do it directly. Why? It is created, sir. It did not press it properly. You can see if you wanna see it, sir, down. You can see actually. Now you can actually see this down, sir. Can you see here? Created database school. Last ones. You can see it here. Created the database school and created a table. Sorry, use school and then created a table. All are success. Right or not? Now, if I go to the top, now you can see left side nothing is there. So I will refresh it. Now see school came. Can you see here, ma? Inside the school tables are there. Can you see here, ma? What is the table name? How it created? We created students. Now, if you go inside this, you can see columns. Every table will contain columns, indexes, foreign keys, figures. Don't worry about it. We will discuss slowly. Just we created just only. Now, inside this columns, ma, now you can see four columns are there. Column names are student ID, student name, class, and gender. And they created like that because I created only. I hope online can able to see. Online, can you see it, ma? Online, when I am zooming, are you able to see the zoomed one? Actually, on okay, then nice, Ray. If online also can able to see the zoom one, that is nice then. Okay. Okay, it's not then. Oh, chhod do then. Okay. Now let's go here. Sir, everyone, what if you wanna see the table? Guys, everyone, listen, sir, everyone. If you want to see the table, whoever are doing it with me, if you wanna see the table, here three buttons will be there. Check this area, and if you see it here, whenever you go, three buttons are there. See this third button? Can you see this, ma? Beside the students, 3 buttons are there. The third button, if you click on it, you can able to see the table, sir. Actually, you have to write one command, but you don't need it. If you click on it, automatically table will come. See the table? Student ID, student name, class, gender. Anything is there in the table, ma? Nothing is there because you did not created anything, sir. Okay. Which you will create it soon. Don't worry. What is the select asterisk? We will discuss later. But this is how you will create a table. Any doubts here? No, sir. Next time. Sir, I am commenting this all. Don't get confused with my comments. Sir, why you are commenting? Because I want to write whole thing in one line only. In one program only, in one page only, I want to write all. That is why I am commenting the previous ones. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have multi-line comment support. Multi-line comments won't support sometimes. So that's why I'm doing it single. Dharmateja, someone is asking what about alpha numericals in ID? I don't give only. I will give only number IDs. Now, one more time, I'm telling it how to see the tables. Beside the tables, in students, you can see the third one. You can see third box. That chota box, this one is the table. Now, if you go here, this third one, if you click on this, automatically you can see your table, sir. In future, we will write this command only. Okay. How it will come, how that command came, I will tell you. Until that, you can use this technique. Or if you remember also, you can remember it. Okay. Now. Okay. Now. Let's start it, ma. Okay. Table created. Now, in DDL, first one is about create. Second one. Now, sir, I want to add one more column. For every student, I want to give the phone number. Did I add a phone number? Did I add a phone number, ma? I want to add the phone number. Okay. Now you will write it here. Alter table, alter table name, which is students, alter table name, students, alter table name, students, and then here add. For the persons who are getting confused, why did you write it next line? Because if I write it right side, you can't see. That is why I'm writing next line. There is no rule. According to SQL, until you put semicolon, everything is single line only. Earlier, when I created table, I write it 4 lines, not table, creating. But according to SQL, it is 1 line only. Is it clear, ma? If I write each word, alter in one word, table in one line also, it doesn't matter to it. But don't write that. Now here add phone number. Now here we are writing one phone number. What is the data type of phone number? Phone number you can take it anything, and I'm taking it here varchar of 10. Sir, why don't you take it char 10 only? Yes, you can take it char 10 also. But for my facilities, because whenever I'm lazy, I can give it 2-letter character only. That's it. But char 10 is actually suitable for the phone number. That is 100% true. Okay. In India, if you go to another one, it may not be suitable. Like different countries will have different kinds of phone number digits. Is it clear, ma? Now, next one, sir. Now, what will happen, sir, if you do this? Now, just run it. Now, I am successful. You can see last. You can see alter table got success. Sir, where? That's what I'm telling you. I did varchar because I want to store phone numbers 2 digit, 3 digit only because I'm lazy. I am only saying it, na. You put it char only. It's your wish. Because if I give a char, every time I have to enter 10 digits. That's why I am doing it. There is no rule for that. Is it clear, ma? Okay, don't even think it of any other difference. Now, sir, if you do this, now it is successful. Can you see the table? Can we see the table now one more time? Go here, table, click here. Can you see phone number is added? Can we see phone number is added, ma? No. Now, okay. Listen, listen, ma. Listen, guys. Someone is writing it here. Why don't we give it here phone number as integer? You can give it. See, there is no rule for it. You can give it as integer. Number only accept it. You can give it char. You can give it varchar also. I told you the difference between these things. Why I take it varchar? Because I wanted to give sometime two strings, three strings, three values. Okay. But that is not the correct data type. I am only telling it when I created it. Okay. Don't get confused with this, and in the online, especially, I'm telling it. Okay. Now, there is a small purpose why I did that intentional mistake, which I will tell in the next minute. Don't worry. Now, char means fixed. That is perfect. Now, any doubts, smart in this till now? Now, because of the most people request, now I created varchar, na? Varchar mobile number. I put it varchar, but it is not good. So now I will change the varchar into int. Now I will change. Already one column created. That created column data type, I am changing it. That is why I gave varchar. Don't get confused with that. Okay. Now it is integer only, 100%. Okay. Now next. Yeah, you can do it. Add phone number varchar, na? Don't put semicolon. Write it add. Write it add. Write it add. Do it how many you can. Okay. Any doubts, sir, here? Now you can write it here. Alter table students, modify phone number to phone number int. Why, when the table have data in it, can we change the data type? I am telling it, you can change the data type. Online, Ray, before I answer the question only, those people are getting it all the doubts. Again, I'm telling you, I gave wrong data type so that I can change it now. Okay. Int. Oh, modify phone number. Why it is saying it error? Modify integer who accepts negative values. Yes, it will accept, ma. Why don't it accept, Ray? Modify colon It should say na. If I write it here, just a minute. Now it works. Let me check the data type. Yeah. Now everyone see this ma? Guys, see this sir. I created, everyone see this. Very simple. I created here uh, one column and the column name is phone number PHNO. And that phone number column I gave it initially varchar of 10. Okay. Now that varchar of 10 I wanted to change it to int. That means I am changing the data type of the element which I created only. Any doubts, sir? Any doubts, ma? No. If no need to write. No, if you are doing it something like rename, you don't need. You write it in modify column. So how do you change it? We will write it here, sir. Alter table students, modify column, phone number, and it works. If it is working for you without column, also remove it. Okay. It just worked for me similar. Okay. Now next. Any doubts, sir? Any doubts, ma? No. Listen, modify comes under DDL only. In DDL, you have something called alter. Inside the alter only, modify is there. Add is also there. Any doubts? Any doubts here? Now, next one, sir. Next one, sir. Now, after this, what if I don't want to change now? Nico, one more time, ma. I am showing you the table. Last ones. Please focus here, sir. I am showing you the table, sir. If you see the table, last button is table, na? It will show you table, na? If you see before button, there is a setting icon, some kind of screwdriver icon is there, na? Some wrench. If you click on that, it will show you data types. Last one. If you click on this wrench, it will show you data types. Clicking on it. Now, can you see what is the data type of phone number? Integer. Aside is integer and all. It is changed, sir. Data type. Okay. This primary key and all we will discuss later. Don't worry. Now data type changed. Now you know what I wanna change. I wanna change PHNO to some another name, and then I will add some data, delete some column. Slowly you will understand basic operations. Is it clear, ma, till now? Now, just remember these things, sir, till now. Wow. Now, no tomorrow, re. Tomorrow class is there. No tomorrow, bole to not now. Oh, it's 45. Oh, that is why you guys are saying it tomorrow. It's okay. Okay. I didn't see this, ma. Sorry. I usually won't take likes. Okay. We'll just quickly revise it, what we discussed, and then we'll end it. खाली repeat करूंगी रे. Okay. Okay. Listen. No. Okay. Now, guys, everyone, listen. Listen to this, my everyone. Boys. Hey, fish market is better, eh? Now. Anyway, go here, ma. Listen. If you want to create a table, we discussed only few things. If you want to create a table, create table, table name. Don't worry, I will give you the complete commands. Don't worry. Here, column name and data type. Column 2, data type, like this and so on. This is the table creation. After this, what if you wanna add a column? Alter table, table name, table name, table name, add column name, data type. Sir, how to rename and all, don't worry. Listen, whatever the commands I explained you, focus on that only, whether you understand or not. Whatever I didn't tell, I will tell you, don't worry. Okay? If you focus on something which is half empty, you will never understand half full. Now, next one, sir. Guys, imagine if you want to create a table, column last, always column will be created last. What if you want to create a phone number after SID only? You can use after. Here, if you use after SID, if you write it something like after SID, then it will be created after the SID only. No, normally it will create at the end of the table. Okay, it is just an optional one. It is just an optional one. Now, modify the type. Alter table name. Modify column name, type, data type. Okay. Yesterday only I told you databases and all the things. At least till now you get some kind of simple idea. Tomorrow we'll do more and more commands so that you will get a better idea. Okay. Now, someone asking me why did I write after ID, just to show that I will get the column after SID only. Okay. You write it. Clear, ma? Now, tomorrow class is there. Don't worry. Okay. Now, yeah. Now, for the persons whoever did not get it, sir, I am just giving it here. Last but not least, sir, listen. If anyone did not get, if anyone not get my, LinkedIn GitHub, sir, you can type it in the URL also. I will give it to you directly URL only. DBS2. Sir, your name is DBS2. This is the thing. DBS2, it will be having a name. Okay. Copy. This is the URL. Now online also, please note it down. Now every code we do also will be there, sir. You can take it down. Any doubts, say though, you can tell me. Is it clear? Yeah. If no doubts, you can you can go, ma. If no doubts, boys can start. If no doubts, boys can start. Let me know.